Hello friends, we saw the aggregates of different types. We have also seen the properties of them. Now the effect of the properties of aggregates on the properties of concrete. How is it? Let us see that. Hello friends, we have now a knowledge of the concrete and the properties of cement and properties of aggregates also. Now, the properties of aggregates which we have seen, like the strength, the soundness, the specific gravity and so many, have certain relation with the concrete end result of that concrete. So we are aiming at a sound, durable, economic concrete. What is the role of aggregates in that? We have seen that the body main mass of the concrete or the volume of concrete is imparted by the presence of aggregates to the concrete. Now various properties which we have seen of the aggregates, we can say there are the properties like soundness. For example, if the aggregates are very much sound, we can have the performance of concrete also very good. If the aggregates are having less bulking, then more density can be had, and therefore we can have again a dense mass of the concrete. So also we have different properties and the effects of them. Let us one by one see that. So the effects of properties of aggregates on the effects of concrete. The properties like crushing value, impact value and abrasion value. All these have the effect on the strength of concrete. Means the aggregates which are lower in value of crushing, suppose, will not be permitted to be used in making of road pavements. Similarly, if the aggregates are having a lower impact value, they will also not be allowed to be used in some application like road or pavements. Second, if it is the bulking, generally we have seen in the sand, fine aggregates, the effect of bulking is more predominant, and if the bulking is there, then accordingly in the mixed design, whatever was assumed water cement ratio, that will be affected. So this will be affecting the water cement ratio value. Similarly, if there is a moisture, then the density definitely gets affected, and hence packing or the compactness of the concrete is affected. Similarly, if we have the shape, size or the texture of the aggregates, if we have standard shape, that is the angular shape, and if we don't have the standard shape like the irregular shape, then definitely properties like workability of concrete will be affected. So in general, we can see that the raw material of making concrete, which is aggregate, should be of a standard configuration, or we get then a poor concrete quality. Another property which we have seen of aggregates, that is the deleterious materials. So the effect of deleterious materials on the concrete is the quality. Once again, the quality will not be of that much desired level when we allow certain deleterious materials in the concrete, and therefore it is always important to avoid all deleterious materials when the aggregates are mixed in making of concrete. Next is grading of aggregates. we have seen that only one size, single sized aggregates is not that fair to be used in making of concrete. We have to have a proper mix of different sizes of aggregates so that we can get a grading of aggregates. That means larger aggregates, then medium sized aggregates, then smaller aggregates, so that there will be a gap filling in between any two particles. There will be some gap. The next lesser particle will be there and coming in, and therefore that will be a grading. So if this is there, grading is there, then we can get economic concrete. So we have the effects of different properties of aggregates on the concrete properties also. To get a very good concrete, we have to assure that the aggregates are also good enough. So here we have discussed about the effects of properties of aggregates on the concrete properties.